Egypt, Iran, the clock winding down. Iran scores and takes the lead, except they didn't, and here's why. I'm an NBC News correspondent, but I've also been a certified youth soccer referee for well over a decade. The World Cup referee ruled right here that this player was offside, so the goal did not count. In soccer, offside basically stops players from hanging out by their opponent's goal. It forces players to be more creative and strategic about timing their runs toward the net. When we think about the offside rule in soccer, you need to think about it in two parts. First, there's the offside position. To be in an offside position, you need to be in your opponent's half of the field, and you need to be closer to the goal line than both the ball and the second to last defender. A lot of times when we think of the second to last defender, we're thinking of one of the players in the outfield because the goalkeeper is typically in the net. But if you look at this specific play and these specific images, the Egyptian goalie is actually out of the net. So it is this Egyptian defender who we should be looking at closely. Now watch this Iranian player who is on offense. The ball is behind him, and if you look closely, he is just barely closer to the goal line than the second to last defender. Look at this, just barely. I mean, we're talking about by basically just his toes. That is close. So, okay, we now know, yes, he is in an offside position, but it's more than just the position. It's what's going on in the play. So look at this Iranian player's teammate. At the moment he kicks the ball, the Iranian player that we're focusing on is in an offside position. We've already determined that. The ball then rebounds to the Iranian player we're focused on, and he shoots it into the net. Years ago, before we had replay, before we had VAR in the World Cup, would a referee have caught this? Maybe not. It is very close, but that's the way it is now.